If you ask somebody, who are you? Often you're going to get their name. They'll put out their driver's license. This is my credit card.
Right.
This is my, you go to school and you say, I'm so-and-so's mother, I'm so-and-so's wife. If you say all that and you say, who am I? And you suddenly don't feel comfortable, or you feel a void in you, it's like, this isn't all I want to be. That is the indication that you are ready to refocus and renew your life.
Now, I can tell you're somebody that might be kind of simple for. Your personality is very upbeat. What about people that have concerns and fears about making a change?
I think the main thing is that they're sitting here with people on their shoulder telling them that you can't do this, or you were trained to be this way, you're the mother, you're the school teacher, you're all these things. Whereas you need to brush those people off and sit down with yourself and say, what do I want to be now that I've grown up, now that I'm the age I am?
In my coaching practice, I've coined the phrase montage career.
I love that. I saw that.
You're, in terms of creating different revenue streams, so you're really talking about kind of trying an experiment to see how it fits.
Yes, and what you get from that, which is the ground thing of renewing and refocusing your life, is that education gives you new thoughts, new experiences. And in order to change, you first of all have to have the thought, which then you turn into changing your behavior.
Right.
So having the thought, having the experience of being in a class or classes, and see how that feels to you.
What have been some setbacks you've had in reinventing yourself?
In Hollywood, I don't think there's a place for women of a certain age. I mean, I think you either are young, or you're glamorous, or you're a 90-year-old woman.
They kind of have extremes, but they don't need in the middle. Is that what you're saying? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I go to auditions, I see a lot of women that are my age. That's what they have to say about that, is that they don't have opportunities. So you have all this talent, all this creative impulse to do and to be and to portray.
Right.
And we have very few avenues in order to do that, because look at television. There are very few people that are on television that are beyond 50. All of the newscasters, all of the people that were in the older generation,
right,
they're faded away now.
So I know you have 6 tips to help people refocus and renew.
Yes.
Tell me what those are.
Well, the first one is you have to be what it is you seek.
Okay.
Instead of looking for Prince Charming, you need to be your own Prince Charming first, and then you will attract someone who is what you want.
And there's reframing.
It's reframing, yes. Yeah. And you have to be authentic. You have to authentically be yourself. You have to be able to adopt new beliefs, which will get rid of the negative interject in your head, which are these old beliefs that we grew up with, what you can't do and how you should be.
Right. There's something about a rebel in there.
Oh, yes, but you need to be independent so that you say, I am independent, I know what I want to do, and I'm going to take the steps in order to do it.
And my favorite one is about reconnecting.
Yeah, so that you reconnect with other people, so that when you go into an interaction with someone, you know what it is you're giving them, and you also know what it is that you would like in return, so that you can be present in that conversation with that person.
Hopefully, as you are a little bit later in life, you have some downsizing. So I tell people in my practice, you got to notice that maybe you can get by on less. The kids are gone, the
yes,
college is over, maybe you have equity in the house.
Right.
So, I mean, have you experienced that with
yes,
some of your...
And I think the most important point, which you just touched on, is that you are trading material things for internal happiness, for
Very
adventures, for a sense of accomplishment, a sense of self-worth, a sense of this is who you are and this is what I want to do with my life. So that's a really good trade-off. So if you have a spouse, I think you need to talk about what things they might want to do, and so that the two of you can downsize
Can be a team.
and each do your own projects.
Yeah, I've heard it said people are more concerned later in life with accomplishments and stuff, and what you said, more concerned about experiences, the quality of an experience.
Yes, because I live right up here where there was a fire, and the policeman's in my dining room saying you have to leave right now. So all those things, all these material things, fade, and the things that you take are very small because they have to fit into your car.
Right.
And so that's a lesson for anybody who thinks about changing their life, is think about what is important to you.
Right, how does that work? That's great. Well, thank you, Joanie. Always good to have you here. Come back again. To learn more about Joanie, please visit joaniemarx.com.
With a gift for storytelling, along with humorous, thought-provoking, and inspiring insights for navigating life's ever-changing landscape, Joanie Marx is the ideal guest for your television program, radio show, or podcast. Book Joanie Marx for a candid and eye-opening interview today. Your audience will thank you for it. And be sure to learn more about Joanie by visiting joaniemarx.com.